Hey guys, we're back to another episode of Chef Tunes, your favorite chef. Me, the only brown guy in California, Saul Lopez. Anyways, today we're doing good recipes, good ideas. Just earlier we did we did some nice healthy chicken Oriental lettuce wraps. Tune into to my YouTube and check out the video. We got great videos. Not just that, how to make anything, a steak, dessert, vegetables, any type of dish that you're looking for. We got them in there, so just look me up on YouTube, Chef Tunes 1, baby. But anyways, today we're making a quick side of vegetables for all those people trying to stay healthy, lean. Not just that, anybody that don't have an idea of a quick side of vegetables you can make for your meal. Not just for a chicken, pork, but a steak dinner. So anyways, what I did, I went and I bought some squash, bought a little bit of zucchini, I bought a carrot and some mushrooms. I'm a big fan of mushrooms and squash zucchini. Plus it's real cheap at the same time. All this is real cheap vegetables, probably for $2. I got everything for like maybe $3. And I had a little bit left over. So what I did, I just cut up the squash and I cut them into like, I cut them in half, but into pretty big pieces. The reason is I like big pieces, just the fact that zucchini and squash are like a sponge. So if they're real small and you overcook them, they turn real soggy. But I'm gonna show you guys how to cook them al dente. So follow me and I'll show you guys. Meanwhile, you wanna get a pan nice and hot. It's totally up to you what kind of fat you're gonna use. So you can use olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, any kind of oil you can use. If you want to go fatty, you want to use that butter, go for it. But I just stuck to vegetable oil. So I got my pan nice and hot. Obviously at this point you're going to drop what's biggest, which is the squash and zucchini. Right? Once again, if you don't have enough oil, just add a little bit more. It's always good. And once again, the carrots as well are very starchy. So I'm going to add those as well because that's going to take the longest. Technically that would take the longest. But in reality what really comes into hand is it's the thickness of the vegetables. So those are real thin, so they should cook about the same time as the squash zucchini cook. Right, so I'm gonna cook these for about a minute. I'm gonna soften with a little. I'm gonna season them with a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and then once again you can season it with your favorite ingredients. Totally up to you. And I'm gonna do maybe some Cajun. I'm gonna do Cajun vegetables today. And once again, it goes well with a pork dish, chicken breast dish, a steak, carne asada. And obviously if you follow me on if you go to my other videos, you'll be able to check out some other ideas that could go well with these vegetables. So at this point, I'm gonna add the rest of the mushrooms. Right? And then here goes a suggestion. Now, if you're a little bit concerned about the fat and the content and all that, what you can do is just add a little bit of oil. Just cook it up, and then at the same time you go and turn on your faucet water, add a little bit of splash of water, and that would help it steam. A lot of people think that in order for you to steam a vegetable, you need to have like a pan with other perforated pan with holes, and add like a little steam project. A little bit of water can steam your vegetables. It's gonna cook it a little bit. It's like semi-poached, but it goes well. If you add a little bit of water and you put a lid on, that's a great way to say that you're steaming something. So obviously for me, I'm just gonna cook them real quick, saute. And obviously it took me about a minute to cut the vegetables, so I'm just really trying to show you guys how long it would take to make a quick side of vegetables. Now, once again, at the same time, I keep expressing it on my recipes. It's totally up to you what vegetables you want to use. If you don't like mushroom, you could use red bell pepper. There's asparagus available. There's celery. You could also put what other good stuff is in there? Green beans, rutabagas, parsnips, all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of potatoes, anything you could think of. Obviously everything cooks differently, so it's up to you what you're gonna add to it, and you're gonna have to take different steps. But something like this, it's real easy, real fast, and you can't go wrong with a little bit of mushroom, squash, and zucchini. Now obviously it shouldn't take us that long. So what I'm gonna show you guys a trick. Follow me, Carlitos. I'm gonna sort of steam them, right? We're talking about that. I don't want to keep adding oil and oil just due to the fact that the vegetables absorb all the oil in the pan. So I'm gonna turn on my faucet water, get it nice and hot. So you'll see right now what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add a quick splash, right? Like that. Bring it back. Bring it back. Show them, Carlitos, how it's gonna look. It's gonna sizzle, right? You'll hear it. So at the same time, what I did, I like to add herbs to my vegetables. Obviously, being a Mexican that I am, I always have cilantro in my pantry. But at the same time, you can have fresh basil, tarragon, rosemary. You could have sage. You can have mint. I don't know what kind of style or what way you want to eat your vegetables, but I'm just showing you guys the way I do it. Real easy. But anyway, so I'm just gonna get a little bit of cilantro. gonna chop it rough. Just a little quick. I'm gonna chop it small. Just a quick rough chop, right? And obviously feel free to try one. If you think you need to season a little bit more, go for it. So make sure it's still soft. But it's perfect. This one. Little cilantro. Turn on the fire. Saute them. And there you have it, folks. That easy, Carlitos. Let's show them over here, baby. I'm telling you guys. This right here is perfect to get a little steak going, some pork. And like I said, I'm a big fan of serving everything family style, so just add a little bit of vegetables in a plate, pass them around the table, and get the family to help themselves. So there you have it, folks. Some quick, easy summer vegetables ready to go. Obviously, you guys saw it took less than 5 minutes to get these vegetables ready to go after they've been cut. So remember, folks, stay tuned to Chef Tunes. I'm going to show you guys how to get ready, make these quick, easy prep dishes, get everything prepped for these easy dishes, then how to put them together. Remember, it's real important that we get everything, which is Mr. Claus, we get everything ready to go, and then we start cooking. Instead of starting to cook and then you gotta be chopping. No, chop everything up, get it all ready, and then as easy as you just saw, less than 5 minutes, you get these easy vegetables. So stay tuned to Chef Tunes, baby, because life is good, so let's eat.